Hello, welcome to the Aquarian Mind podcast. Today's podcast episode number 329. I'm your host, Jamel Crothers, and today is Wednesday Motivation and Inspiration. We're delving into mental drive today. Mental drive. So, the mental drive hits differently when you know your life is more than where you are currently. You know you're meant and destined for greatness. Like there's this innate drive to be the best at what you do. You know that life is better when you're doing what you love instead of being forced to do things that don't fulfill you. You spend your downtime thinking of what's next. What are you working on to get to the next phase of your life? You spend every waking moment mentally driven to leave the confines of a routine and a scheduled life. That's what happens when your mental drive is just so strong. Believe it or not, you have the mental drive in you. You just haven't activated it yet. You have a passion, but you don't pursue it for fear of being judged or feeling like you're not good enough to do it for the rest of your life. You know what you're meant to do, but that mental drive to consistently do it every single day is just not quite there yet. If you're at a crossroads in your life, you will surely get to a place where you want more for yourself. You'll also want to start to expect more from yourself too. Then the mental drive will kick in. And then you'll be off and running. See, it happened to me a few years ago. And while I'm still working in corporate America to take care of myself, I know that I will accomplish what I want to. I've achieved a lot, but I have a long way to go. And I'm surely going to get there because my time is dedicated to improving, learning, growing, and becoming the best version of myself, along with the best writer, podcaster, and content creator. So your mental drive is bound to kick in. And if it has already, you're definitely going to achieve a lot in your life. So I need you to stay focused and know that this is a journey and a marathon, and to keep that mental drive there, because when it's there, it's not really going to go away. Now, when it comes to this mental drive aspect of life, I know that you might be at a place in your life where you are working a job that doesn't fulfill you. It doesn't make you happy. There's politics, jargon, and BS and all that stuff that's going on in your office. And even if you're working from home, you're still dealing with unnecessary things that you don't want to deal with. You're doing things that you don't want to do. And like I just said, you know there's more to life than what you are currently doing. I will say to you, go for what you want to do with yourself. Don't settle. Think about what you love, what you're passionate about. What's going to bring you joy and happiness on a regular basis. I say that because I'm currently at a job where, yeah, it pays well, but I'm not fulfilled. I wake up in the morning and say, I'm thankful that I have a job. I'm thankful that my job allows me to live on my own. It allows me to, have food and all the necessities that I need in my life. But there's that mental drive in my mind where I know I can do more than what I'm doing. I know that I can impact people. I know that I can help people, and that's what I want to do. Now, part of my job is helping people. I'm in the medical industry. And for those who know, you know the ins and outs of it. But now I want to help people in a different facet. And I am working toward, figuring out and getting to that place where I can help people in their writing journey, in their spiritual journey, with content creation or publishing books or whatever it is, right? That's what I want. I want to write for a company and, do things like that, help people publishing their books. Whatever it is, in that content creation space, that's where I am, right? So that's where that mental drive kicks in. It's like, all right, let's go. Let's figure this out. And that's where you have to figure it out for yourself. Because corporate America, as they always say, make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take the time off that you need. Make sure make sure you're good on your end, because I've been at jobs where people have dealt with health issues and had to leave. People that pass away, and that's it. That's just how things go, unfortunately. So I want you to think about your mental drive. How high is it on a scale of 1 to 10? If it's like 7 and up, it's time for you to really go pursue your passion. I always say, be 80 with memories, not 80 with regrets. I don't want any of you to have any regrets in saying, well, I should have went for that job, or you know what, I should have pursued that career space. I've seen and heard of so many stories where people are not fulfilled in being doctors or lawyers, and they want to be content creators or a dancer or whatever makes them happy and brings them joy. Because it's not always about money, but if you can make a good amount of money and live comfortably, that's all that matters. Now, my inside joke with my mom every Christmas and every time my birthday rolls around is, well, what do you want for Christmas, or what do you want for your birthday? And the joke is $50 million. I really don't want $50 million, believe me. I don't want to be rich like that at all, to be honest. And if I was, I would probably give away so much of my money, because just having that much of it would do absolutely nothing for me if I can't help others. And that's just naturally who I am, right? So, your downtime within the next day or two, think about what gets you going every morning. What's going to make you happy? Because life moves so fast. Time waits for no one. I know people say time is a construct to control us and all that great stuff, but hey, look, the reality of it is the days, months, and years are flying by. And time is not going to slow down. It's not going to stop. It's not going to wait for you to figure it out or whatever it is. So go after what you want to go after and love it every single day. All right, everyone. That's my podcast for today. I thank you for listening. As always, remember, the AquarianMindPodcast.com is the website. Book Insight Friday, I am doing book readings for the next few weeks until my first book of the year comes out, which is called I Didn't Die. And that focuses on male suicide. So when it gets to that place, I will definitely be talking about that book a little bit more. But on Friday, I will be delving into I Woke Up a Black Man. I will be doing book reading on that and dropping the link on where you can find it. All right. I want you to have a good week. Don't stress over anything that is not going to be beneficial to you in 5 days. Stay focused, be good, and go accomplish your goals.